You guys, I got this little section that I flipped using the broad fork, just like you did. This was our garlic area and our potatoes. Didn't really do much, so I decided let's flip this area and let's plant the squash here, since we have squash starts that are ready in the garden. So what I did was I came through with some fertilizer and did a little dusting. Got that white, which is the oyster shell, and some feather meal. And now what I'm gonna do is come through and break up these clumps using the tines of my rake. And you'll notice as I come through and do that, all the fertilizer is getting integrated. So this is just a chopping motion, mainly to get the clods broken down. Up and down. So you can see the difference. And there, all right, so that's what you're gonna do. Now I noticed when you flipped your bed, the one that you guys did the entire bed looks great. I know it's a lot of hard work. This soil is super cloddy, clay. It's really only the second season that we've cultivated here. So that soil's gonna need some work. So you're gonna come through and do that. Now beans don't need fertilizer. So all we really wanna do is break up those clumps. Once we've done that, we're gonna apply the compost and rake it smooth. So that's your step out here. Come through using your rake. It's gonna take a little bit of time. And I'm thinking this week we focus on this row, getting it set up so we can plant the beans out here. Break up these clumps using the fork. Come through, and you don't have to apply tons of compost. It just will help the soil not be so clumpy. The more compost we put in, the less this clay will clump up. And you know it's clay when you cut it and it's smooth. That's clay. So clay is really tough for plants to work with, but luckily it's highly nutritious. All right, so we're gonna come through with the fork, break up the clumps, get that compost from the third pile, lay it, rake it, and I'll show you the next steps.